What's up, guys? I'm Cameron now, and you're watching Getting Muddy Outdoors. So, it's an early one here this morning. Just opening day.
4:32.
4:32.
Right now, we got up at 4:15.
Opening day for youth turkey season. I'm hunting with the Sturries. Now, don't ask me; they're twins. I can't really tell the difference. I think. Are you gonna be with me?
What?
Are you gonna be with me, or is Jackson?
I'm gonna be with Hunter.
Okay.
Myles gonna be with you.
So, yeah, same thing. So, Myles is going to be hunting with me. We're going to try to get me my first turkey, and hopefully we got some luck. Alrighty, guys. So, this is turkey hunting youth season 2022. And as you can see, I just did the intro there. And so pretty much that morning we went out. As we were walking out, we heard a couple gobbles. Saw a few birds as we were out. Not much special, honestly. Just some jakes. We saw one tom. He popped out of the field straight across where the camera's looking at right now, and never came inside 200 yards. So we never really got a good look at him. Never really seen if he was very big or not. But yeah. So it wasn't a super eventful morning hunt. So yeah, and then we kind of just chilled back at the house for a little bit, and then came back out. I think it was at like 4:30 is when we got back into the blind, same exact spot, and we probably weren't there for 25 minutes, and these turkeys started coming out right here. I can't really tell from the video what it is, but I'll play it for you. As you can see, there's some turkeys already in the field. I'm pretty sure that's a hen. That's what we saw right when we got out there. And then after that, it was kind of slow for about 10, 20 minutes, and then things started to move. As you can see, there's some deer. Yeah, and then I think across the field, as this was happening, there was a jake over across, but really all that was moving for like this 30-minute span was just some deer. So it was just really cool being out there with all these deer getting about 15 yards from us. So oh yeah, I forgot to mention that that jake that you just saw on the decoy, he was mounting our decoy for about 30 to 40 minutes, and we could not get him to leave. And after I'd say about 40 minutes, we ended up throwing some dirt at him, and he got up and left. But flood warnings were coming to that decoy's way. And then right after that, there was these turkeys that came out of this little wood line that's off to the left over here. And just play this for you real quick. This is kind of how it would go for like 2 to 3 hours. As turkeys would pop out, they'd walk around for a little bit, and then they would kind of come up to the decoy, check it out, and then they would not really have much interest in it, and then they would kind of just keep on moving. So yeah, there's a few in this field right here, I think. So you can see there's quite a few there. Those are all jakes and a couple of hens.
That's a big one. Where are you filming right now? It'd be nice if all the jakes could just go down there and then he could come up here. If he wants it bad enough, he'll figure it out. Yeah. He'll figure a way. He might circle. I think he's gonna circle around.
All right, so those turkeys kind of went straight back into the woods over there, and the way we were set up is we had two blinds. We had me, I think Myles, and their dad Norm. We were set up in their blind, and the guy who's calling Hunter and Jackson were in the blind right next to us. So we kind of found this little, like almost like teepee where these two trees had fallen onto this other tree fork, and we set our blinds in on each side of that tree. So we were kind of tucked back in some timber here, but like didn't affect our view at all, except for off to the right. There was a bunch of brush over there. We couldn't see this little corner, but it didn't really matter. And right here in this video, these three jakes just beat up this decoy. They came out of this one of the right side, right by this right by us, and they just came running up to this decoy and off to the there's another wood line off to the right side, and there was a tom that was just giant, just sitting out there, and you could see him. He was sitting there waiting for these jakes to leave, and we thought for sure as soon as these jakes leave, he was coming in. So I'll play this video for you. As you can see, they're just checking him out. Now, I am very sorry for how blurry this video is. Not a lot we could do. It was filmed on Myles' phone, and when you send clips through text messages, it gets very blurry. So I am very sorry that this is this blurry, but you can still kind of see what's going on. So pretty much these three jakes were still just hanging out around this decoy, and I found the one that I wanted to shoot, and he just was circling around. I got my gun up, I raised it up, I had the bead on his head, and obviously you don't want to shoot any of the other ones and get a collateral, and you don't want to shoot the decoy. So I had to give him some time, and I'll play it for you right here. Now, by the way, I know there's probably gonna be a lot of people that are like, oh my god, I can't believe you shot a jake. But here's the thing, this is my first turkey, and this is I think this is my third turkey hunt I've ever been on. So I was just really excited. My heart was beating, even though it was a jake. It was still a very awesome experience to get a look at, or get a shot at a bird. So I'm gonna play it for you right here. That'll CZ Model 620. I know. So pretty much these birds were kind of circling, and I was being very patient because obviously I wanted to kill this bird, but you obviously don't want to ruin its fan. You don't want to shoot one of the other ones. You don't want to get a collateral because that's obviously illegal. And you also really don't want to shoot your decoy because it obviously will ruin it. So I had to be very patient, and that's the hardest thing to do while hunting, is being patient while your animal is in front of you. So that's why this is such a long clip, but it's awesome to be able to watch this back and see my first bird go down. So and now we have another shower over here who started mounting the other decoy. So got a lot of good and bad action on this night. So I'm still just being patient, waiting for the right opportunity to shoot this bird. I'm shaking like a leaf here, so you'll know if you hunt how much you get, how shaky you get. And bang! Just like that, he came off the decoy, and bang, right there, he came off the decoy. And if you notice, I had to wait till he stuck his head out because I didn't want to shoot his body, because that's obviously the best part of the meat that we like to eat here in our household is the breast. So you really don't want to shoot that, and it all just worked out perfectly right there. I got that really nice shot on that bird. So here he is going down. And by the way, I was super excited for this to be my first bird, and my friend's dad. Here, you just have to listen to it. Shout out to you, Norm. And there he is, right there. Gobby down. Really nice fan on him. And what's funny is, so this was our blind. Can they see the pointer? So this blind right here with this on the left here with this shotgun leaning up against it, that's the blind we was sitting in. And over here is the other blind, the darker one. And you can see right here how there's this like timber right here. It kind of teepees and goes down on the other side. So it's a really good spot. And yeah, I just came in, and what's really funny though is there was a shed right back here, right in between these blinds that we did not see. But after I shot it, we got out and we're like, oh hey, there's a shed right there. So you get the buy one get one free discount, I guess. But headshot him, had a really good shot on Mr. Gobby, and down goes the first turkey. Really good smile there. And then right here, this is the next morning. We went out to this golf course that we had permission to hunt, and as soon as we roosted birds, or I should say Hunter, the guy we were with, he roosted some birds here last night, and they were sitting right on the edge. It could not have been a better situation for my friend Myles to get him a bird. Now this would not be his first bird, but I think you can hear it. I'm not too sure, but just play it. And so, yeah, we kind of got in there, got settled. We started calling, and about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I picked up my binoculars, and right up on this hill that's back here, I was sitting with Hunter, because I had already got my bird. I said, hey, there's a turkey right there. And he poked his head farther behind the tree, and I could just see the beard just dragging, just absolute massive tom. So we ended up texting the guys, Myles and Jackson and Norm, to the other blind, and he just gets that shotgun up and he just gets ready, and you can see this turkey right here. He no other jakes with them. This is just a big old tom. Just pretty awesome clip actually. Yeah, you can see we just had to work him in. Oh yeah, and all the left, that's the decoy. The one that's moving is obviously the tom. I just think I should clarify that. And then, so we kind of worked him a little bit, and then he got a shot at it, and he just had the jitters, happens to the best of us. And he ended up missing his first shot high, and you can see it right here. You can see the wad go right over his head. You can see that he shot his fan. So the turkey really had no idea what was going on. And here, I'm going to play it back for you. Watch right above the turkey's head. You'll see a little piece of plastic or a little clear thing that flies right over his head. That's the wad. And if you don't know what a wad is, it's basically this little cup that's in a shotgun shell, and it holds all the BBs, and that projects where the shot's gonna go. So yes, he might have got 2 pellets in the head, but that's not enough to kill it. And he mainly shot his fan, which is the feathers that are puffed up back here. So just watch it again. Bang, you see it go right over his head right there? So he kind of didn't know what was going on right there and really confused, but he ended up sticking around and we kept calling to him, and this is how it went. So he's kind of creep out, and you see his beard though, it's unbelievable. And he poked his head around the corner, and bang! Put a nice shot right into this turkey. Play it back for you. He's coming in, pokes his head around the decoy. Bang! Down goes that second gobby. That's Myles' bird. Really nice, Tom. Really nice, Tom. So, he's down for the count. And right there. That's old Myles' bird. Now, if you ask me, Myles and Jackson look exactly the same. But yes, I clarified that it is Myles. So, but you can see just... You see that hole right there in his fan, like right in the middle? That's actually where he shot him, so just over him a little bit. And you see his beard right there. Old Tom right there, boys. And if you're wondering, all of us shoot 20 gauge shotguns. I shoot, I think 3.5 or 3-inch shells. But just thought I would clarify. His is a youth model. Mine is a full-size / adult model. So just thought I'd tell everybody in case they're wondering. I think we all shoot 3-inch. Yeah. All right. So yeah, just a great bird. And then we went out that night in search for Jackson's bird, his twin brother's bird, and it was nice for about an hour and a half, and then it just turned into this right here. Rain coming in. You see me there. So yeah, that was pretty much the weekend. Unbelievable experience. This is not my first time turkey hunting, but it is my first successful turkey hunt. Absolutely unbelievable. Shout out to the Sturry family. Just unbelievable. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We never did get Jackson a bird. We saw a few come in. Just he didn't want to get a Jake. He wanted a Tom. I can understand totally, but make sure you drop a like on this video, and if you're not already, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.